Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's first reaction post the breakfast meeting with Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. So this is the first reaction of the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Says had breakfast with Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar this morning and had a brief conversation. Meanwhile, D.K. Shivakumar's first reaction calls meeting productive. Says discussed Karnataka's priorities and the road ahead. All right, so both Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister are giving small reactions post that breakfast meeting at the Siddaramaiah's residence. D.K. Shivakumar says they discussed priorities and the road ahead in this meeting, where the Chief Minister says that they had a discussion, a good discussion, a brief discussion with D.K. Shivakumar. Not much is coming out at this point. Nobody is spilling beans as to what exactly transpired inside the residence of the Chief Minister in that meeting between both the leaders. But Chief Minister calls it a brief discussion with the Deputy Chief Minister. And Deputy Chief Minister says that they discuss the road ahead and the priorities. So nothing coming out in terms of reactions from these two leaders on the power tussle in Karnataka. Pallavi Ghosh is joining us live on this story. Pallavi, we are getting small reactions from both Deputy Chief Minister and Chief Minister. Both are saying that they had discussion and they discussed about the priorities and road ahead.
I mean, we'll have to wait to see, because I still remember, Arun, when similar kinds of meetings were being organized between, say, an Ashok Gehlot and a Sachin Pilot, or even T.S. Singh Deo and Bhupesh Baghel. It was not really a closure. It was just a temporary truce. See, it's all about the timing. D.K. Shivakumar was booked to take a 7 p.m. flight to come to a national capital yesterday. That was cancelled because the High Command conveyed this message: we don't want any of you to come and rush to Delhi, because one, it takes away the attention from the issues we want to raise against the government. For example, the SIR, the pollution issue. The second important thing is that it is only going to end up emboldening the BJP, because the BJP, Arun, has already started building up this narrative that, you know, the governance has gone for a toss, because all we are seeing is squabbling within the Karnataka government. So the High Command, which is Gandhi and Mr. Kharge, don't want that perception to go out. Yes, you can always argue that this kind of a directive is coming in a little bit too late. Why is it that supporters of both the camps were allowed to run amok? They were allowed to make public statements. But for now, I think what the High Command is hoping for is a temporary truce, but wonder how long it lasts, because both of them are also under pressure from their respective supporters.
So as Pallavi rightly mentioned there, that BJP, of course, is getting opportunity not only to target the state leadership of the Congress party, but also to take on to the Delhi leaders, the central leaders of the Congress party. Pallavi, stay with us. We also have Afreen Hussain, who's tracking this breakfast meeting there. Afreen, by what time you're expecting this press conference, and what are you picking up from your sources? What exactly transpired in that meeting?
Well, Arun, let me tell you that the media has been allowed inside the Chief Minister's residence, and we are here in the conference room where shortly both the two top leaders, that is D.K. Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, are going to address the media. It remains to be seen what discussion they had, but we still look at the post that they have put on their social media accounts. Siddaramaiah on one hand says that, you know, he's had a brief conversation during this breakfast meeting with Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. Meanwhile, on the other hand, D.K. Shivakumar has put out a post saying that, you know, he's discussed about, he's had a productive discussion on Karnataka's priorities and the road ahead. Now, if we read between the lines, we can see that, you know, D.K. Shivakumar is looking at it as a productive discussion, whereas Siddaramaiah is looking at it as a brief conversation. Now, it only remains to be seen what was discussed during this particular much-anticipated breakfast meeting between the two top leaders. In a short while, both the leaders are set to address the media. We'll keep updating our viewers with what is going on ground here in Bengaluru.
And Afreen, how long this meeting lasted, and what was there on the table for the breakfast for both the leaders?
Well, Arun, let me tell you that D.K. Shivakumar entered the Chief Minister's residence at about 10 a.m. sharp. And it's 11 o'clock on the watch now. So for about an hour, they've been together. Well, you can see that, traditional South Indian breakfast was served to both the leaders. They looked very jovial mood, very cordial. So is the outcome going to be very cordial for both of them? That's something that we have to wait and watch.
All right, stay with us, Afreen. We'll come back to you as and when that press conference begins. Pallavi Ghosh is also there. Pallavi, of course, as Afreen was speaking about this, that on one side, Chief Minister says that they had a brief meeting. And D.K. Shivakumar says the meeting was productive and they've discussed the road ahead. Where do you see the role of the central leadership? Do you think that the message which went from Delhi to Karnataka leaders is something which is auguring some result for these two leaders tussle for power?
Well, early days yet, actually, Arun. I still remember that it was in August where a cabinet reshuffle in Karnataka government was mulled. That was deferred. That is because Rahul Gandhi felt that if doing it at this point of time, it's just going to throw up more, bitterness between the two camps. Look, it was waiting to happen. I still remember when 2.5 years back, right over here, in fact, in the national capital at the Karnataka Bhavan, D.K. Shivakumar was holed up in his room for almost a week because he wanted some clarity from the top leadership. Now, his camp claims the clarity which was given to him is that there would be a rotation system. We don't have an official soundbite yet from anyone in the top leadership. I did hear that happen in the case of Chhattisgarh, but that backtracking happened from Rahul Gandhi. TSC Deo never got a chance to become the CM. Now, this is the fear as far as the D.K. Shivakumar camp is concerned, that will there be a backtracking? So, therefore, as the 2.5 years is over, they are itching and they'll keep on doing so. The argument the Siddaramaiah camp gives and the fear within the High Command, Arun, is very simple. Siddaramaiah is a veteran Chief Minister many times over. He has a grip over the ground and he's perceived as possibly the only one who can take on the BJP. At least that's the perception he's sending. Whoever is going to be the Chief Minister is obviously going to lead the party to a next election. Can Siddaramaiah be that person? Can D.K. Shivakumar be that person? I think that is the catch-22 situation for the top leadership.
Absolutely. Very, very interesting as to what's going to transpire in that press briefing. Pallavi, stay with us. We're getting some more breaking update.